Scheduling any kind of meeting that has multiple people in it can be really frustrating. There can be multiple emails going back and forth, there can be multiple text messages, DMs, and inevitably somebody gets confused and it doesn't show up. Can you relate? Keep watching because I am going to show you a fabulous platform that helps you seamlessly schedule appointments for multiple people without any hassle. Hi there, I'm Melinda, the Orderly Entrepreneur, helping business owners streamline their business and their busy lives one easy button at a time. So what's this platform called? It's called Doodle. I volunteer on a board for organizers, and oftentimes we have meetings where 7 or 8 of us need to get together that isn't our regularly scheduled meeting. And so we use Doodles because it makes things so much easier to get everybody on the same page, see when and who is available at what time, and you can narrow it down effortlessly. So I'm going to hop on over to my screen and show you how to doodle.
Okay, so you're going to want to go to doodle.com and create an account. You do not have to have a paid version, but you will need to have an account in order to use Doodle. And once you make an account, it'll send you to what they call your dashboard, which is where you can see all of your invitations that you create, send out, ones that you've received, and all of that. So what we are going to do today is create a doodle. So you're going to come up here to the right and you're going to click create, and it's going to give you a couple of options. And today we're concentrating on group poll so we can find time to meet with multiple people. So we're going to create a group poll and it'll take you to the setup. Now, there is one thing that I must say, that with the unpaid version of Doodle, you will have these ads that go around the edge on the screen, which can be annoying, but for myself, I don't use this that much to where it's worth paying for those to go away. So that's just a side note that you will have ads. All right, so let's create our group poll. Let's say that we're going to have an accountability meeting. So I'm going to call it accountability meeting. And let's see, I'll say, when can we work together? Okay. Now this location, you can put anything here you want. I'm going to say Zoom so that it says it's going to be on Zoom. And then you have the option to turn on video conferencing so that it can create a video link for you. So I'm going to go ahead and select Zoom. And then I'm going to say I want it to be 2 hours. So I'm going to click on hour. I'm going to put 2 here. And now it'll allow me to plug in 2-hour increments. So if I click here, it'll block off 2 hours. Now what I've done is I have actually synced my Google Calendar with Doodle so that it shows me all of my dates and information on here. That makes it super easy for me to know when I'm available. You do not have to sync your calendar. You can just pick the times and dates that you want by viewing your calendar on another tab. I just choose to have it like this because it makes it super easy. So I'm going to select that, then I'm going to go to the next week. And let's see, I'm going to put a time here, here. And as you can see, all of this time is empty. So let's see, I'm going to select these times because these times are when I feel like I could do it. Okay. And so now that I have the dates and times selected, I'm going to scroll down. You can see here that if you upgrade to the pro settings, you can set a deadline for when people respond. You can have all these different options. And again, for me, I don't need to do that. But if you feel like you want to have these things, then by all means, upgrade to the pro version. Now I'm going to click on create and continue. So this shows you all of the dates, the days, February 24th, February 27th, March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and so on, what I have selected. Now, all I have to do is click Share Invite, and it gives me a link so I can copy this, and then I'm going to send an email. Now with the pro version, you can email it directly from Doodle and send it out to people. I am going to create an email in my Google account and send it out to people, but you just have to copy this link here and put it in the email. I'm going to also show you what it looks like to preview it. So when somebody gets your invite, this is what they're going to see. They're going to see these times and these dates as options, and then they can click whether or not they can attend or not. And as you can see, there's a little thing over here that tells you if you click once, it says, yes, I can do that day. If you click twice, it says, if I need to. So this wouldn't be top choice. This would be, well, if we have to do it on this day and time, I could. And if you don't have a click, then it's no. And then that's it. So that's what it looks like when you send it to people. So I'm going to go quick, make an email, and then I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like when we have people in our accountability doodle.
Okay, I've gone ahead and sent the invite via email through my standard Gmail account, and now I've returned back to the Doodle. And as you can see, people have responded, and I now know when people can and cannot meet for the accountability meeting. So this day has passed, so that one's out, so that's why it's grayed out. And then as you can see, this person here couldn't meet this day, but could meet this day, and so on and so forth. And what this does is it says, hey, everybody can meet March 3rd on Friday at 2 p.m. So that's going to be the day. So rather than us emailing back and forth and everybody trying to figure out when we can meet, we simply send this out and it shows us without any hassle. So what you want to do after you decide on the day, then you want to click this book it button down here. And it'll say booked. Now, what happens is a confirmation. It says a confirmation and calendar event is on its way to everyone via email. Now, when you set up an account in Doodle, you obviously will give them your email, and that is how it is emailing you the booked event. Not because you emailed the invite, but because they joined your invite via their account. So it has sent them a Zoom link and it has sent them information about the date and time. Okay, you can see in my email here, it says you booked an accountability meeting. And so it says time found, event booked. We've booked your time for the accountability meeting, and it shows you the date and time. And now we can see the booked event, and it will show us that same screen that we saw before. You booked the event with the days and times, and it shows who all was invited. And that is how you send a doodle, and that is how you save a ton of time going back and forth with people to set up a group meeting. So if you're scheduling for just yourself and one other person, you might want to use just a calendar scheduling tool. If you have a paid version of Doodle, you can use it for that exact thing. If you're using the non-paid version, then you can use it for anything that has multiple people, and it's going to save you a ton of time. So how about you? Have you doodled? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Doodle, 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 doodle.